Yes, I did earlier today.
Oh, good.
It was interesting to see it from the other side.
Yeah. You were quite that relaxed looking. You were.
I was slumped in the chair. I felt like I was melted to the chair.
Yeah, it looked like it too. Yeah.
That's how I felt. I felt like Linny said, don't worry, because you're still conscious, you still know what's going on, but I knew what was going on, but the weight of my body felt that heavy. It was like melting into the chair. It was really weird, because I've never done hypnosis before, so I've always been intrigued by it. So yeah, it was a strange feeling. I don't know how to put it into words. Well.
Yeah, and Lenny wasn't there. So Lenny, so Claire didn't really have finger flickers as such. We ended up getting her to speak, and she sort of had what I thought was a no, and then it would go when she was saying yes, she was saying no, and then her fingers still going like this nearly the whole time. It was Yeah. So it needed to be a little bit different for Claire to get her voice working, but you can still feel your yes and no inside though, can't you, Claire, without it needing to be voice?
Yeah, and I felt like although I want to make the changes, I actually don't really. It's half and half.
It's scary.
I enjoy eating like sweet things. And when I was hypnotized, I think my body language, like my yes and no were conflicting. It was strange. They both wanted to go at the same time.
Yeah. So there's an internal resistance to release.
Yeah, resisting. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Is it like a lot of us with food and that? Is it like taking a child's bunny rug off them? We know it's time. Know it's time to give it up. But no, that's what comforts me. It's sort of, it's hard to get rid of something that's comforted you, mate. Yeah, it's scary.
I think it's accepting that it's not good for my body, but it's something I really enjoy doing.
But we can find something else, and you can tune into that inner self as what you could use instead. So if we take your bunny rug, and if we take anything from ourselves or a child, we want to give them something else to play with. You know, you might take the sharp knife off and you hand them the spoon, so they don't scream at you.
Yeah.
Same idea. Wonderful inner wisdom. Now we want to set up something for no, so when non-conscious has a no answer, what's that going to look like? Just let us know what no looks like. There's a little bit.
I've definitely noticed a difference.
Yeah, how so? What sort of, with food or movement?
Willpower to just having a bit less interested in eating certain food, and some willpower there too, I think.
It's helping, and doing the havening. I showed that to my wife this afternoon, and things like that. It seems to have struck a chord. I know there's a lot more work to be done, but it seems to have struck a chord. I haven't had the constant hunger that I normally am feeling. And I've also a couple of times eaten something, like my wife and our little fellow we babysat baked today. And I had a piece of baking, and normally on keto I'd be really stressed out. Oh, you've eaten some carbs. Didn't worry me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
one little treat.
Yeah, and not so much of the guilt. And I don't know, some disconnection there with the one driving the food. And it's felt really good.
So I'm still winning with my hot chips.
Oh, well done.
Yeah. So I basically, like I haven't ordered anything with chips. I haven't stolen anyone's chips. Yeah. So I haven't had hot chips. We do cook. We use an air fryer at home. So I have had potatoes. So we cook our chips chopped up big, a bit like small roast potatoes, I suppose, and then just the slightest bit of oil on it and a bit of seasoning. So I don't call that chips. I call chips what I buy in the shops, which have been deep fried. So the other night, Gavin said to me, "Oh, let's get takeaway. I can't be bothered cleaning up because I cook and he cleans up." And because he didn't want to clean up, we were allowed to have takeaway. So he said, "How about fish and chips?" And I said, "Oh, we could just have fish." And he said, "Oh, that's just not as much fun." So we haven't had even fish and chips. So, yeah, that's a big, huge win, because I said to my friend today, yeah, she's known me since I was 15. She said, "I've never seen you refuse a hot chip yet." So she was very impressed.
Mm.
Yeah.
You might